Welcome to Wrestling Forever, where we honor the legends who paved the way and left an everlasting impact on the wrestling world. Their stories continue to inspire, reminding us of their passion and dedication. Today, we also bring you heartfelt news about Naomi, whose recent situation has deeply moved the wrestling community. Join us as we celebrate their legacies with powerful tributes and cherished memories. Subscribe to keep their spirit alive for future generations. John Tenta, famously known as Earthquake, was a Canadian professional wrestler who left an indelible mark on the wrestling world. Before entering pro wrestling, Tenta had an impressive career in sumo wrestling in Japan. He made history as the first foreign-born wrestler to reach the prestigious rank of Sekitori, showcasing his strength and discipline in the sport. Transitioning to professional wrestling in the early 1990s, Tenta joined the WWF and quickly made a name for himself. Standing out because of his enormous size, paired with surprising agility, he captivated audiences with his commanding presence and engaging charisma. His signature finishing move, the Earthquake Splash, where he would leap onto opponents from a standing position, became a feared maneuver in the ring. Earthquake's character was often portrayed as a powerful, almost unstoppable force, making him a memorable villain. He was involved in several high-profile rivalries, most notably feuds with legendary stars like Hulk Hogan and the Big Boss Man, which helped solidify his place in wrestling lore. Beyond WWF, Tenta also wrestled in World Championship Wrestling, WCW, under the ring name Avalanche. His wrestling career spanned various promotions, each time showcasing his ability to entertain and dominate in the ring. Outside wrestling, Tenta appeared in TV shows and films, bringing his larger-than-life personality to broader audiences. Sadly, Tenta faced significant health challenges later in life, battling cancer. But his legacy as one of wrestling's most memorable big men endures. Fans and fellow wrestlers remember him for his unique combination of size, skill, and heart, making John Tenta a true legend in the world of professional wrestling. Adrian Adonis, born Keith Frank on September 15, 1954, was a dynamic American professional wrestler celebrated for his vibrant personality and impressive in-ring skills. Starting his career in the 1970s, Adonis originally portrayed a tough, rebellious biker character. Clad in leather jackets and exuding a rough-and-tumble attitude, he quickly made a name for himself in promotions like the American Wrestling Association, AWA, and later in the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, now WWE. However, it was in the mid-1980s that Adonis truly stood out by reinventing himself with the adorable Adrian Adonis persona. This new character was flamboyant and colorful, a bold departure from typical wrestling stereotypes of the era. With bleached blonde hair, flashy ring gear, and exaggerated mannerisms, Adonis embraced the role of a heel, a villain who provoked strong reactions from fans. His charisma and showmanship made him one of the most memorable figures on WWE programming during that time. One of the highlights of Adonis's career was his heated rivalry with Roddy Piper. Their feud included unforgettable moments on Piper's Pit, a popular talk segment that entertained and engaged audiences. Their storyline reached a peak at WrestleMania 3 in 1987, where they delivered a memorable match that further solidified Adonis's place in wrestling history. Tragically, Adrian Adonis's promising career was cut short when he died in a car accident in Lewisport, Newfoundland, at just 33 years old. His sudden was a shock to the wrestling world, but his legacy lives on. Adrian Adonis is remembered not only for his innovative character work and thrilling matches, but also for breaking molds in an industry often bound by tradition. His impact continues to inspire fans and wrestlers alike, making him a lasting figure in professional wrestling history. Misty Blue Simmons, born Diane Cotton Simmons on February 8, 1956, was a pioneering figure in American professional wrestling, particularly in the realm of women's wrestling. Starting her career in the mid-1980s, she trained under the legendary Killer Kowalski, a fact that shaped her technical skills and in-ring confidence. Making her debut in 1985, Misty Blue quickly stood out due to her athleticism, charisma, and captivating presence in the squared circle. Throughout her wrestling journey, Simmons competed in various promotions, including the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, where she made notable appearances. She was admired not just for her energetic and dynamic wrestling style, but also for her ability to connect deeply with fans, helping to raise the profile of women's wrestling during a time when the sport was still fighting for broader recognition. Beyond her in-ring talents, Misty Blue Simmons was known for her dedication to advancing women's wrestling. She played an important role in the evolution of the women's division, inspiring many younger wrestlers who looked up to her as a trailblazer. Her commitment to empowering women in a male-dominated industry left a lasting impression, showing that female wrestlers could be just as dynamic, skilled, and marketable as their male counterparts. Misty Blue's impact on professional wrestling extended beyond her active years, as her contributions helped pave the way for future generations of female athletes in the sport. Her prompted heartfelt tributes from fans and fellow wrestlers alike, all celebrating her talent, dedication, and the legacy she left behind. Misty Blue Simmons remains remembered as a vital figure in the history and growth of women's professional wrestling. Adrian Street, born on December 5, 1940, in Merthyr Tydfil, Wales, was a groundbreaking professional wrestler and entertainer celebrated for his flamboyant persona and bold approach to sports entertainment, leaving behind a legacy defined by innovation, charisma, and a fearless challenge to traditional norms in wrestling. Starting his career in the 1950s, Street quickly stood out for his unique blend of wrestling skill and theatrical flair. At a time when wrestling was overwhelmingly dominated by hyper-masculine characters, he blurred the lines between masculinity and femininity with his vibrant makeup, elaborate costumes, and captivating showmanship. This fearless self-expression made him a true pioneer, inspiring future generations of wrestlers to embrace creativity and individuality. Street competed in numerous wrestling promotions worldwide, including the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, and World Championship Wrestling, WCW. His performances were marked not just by his in-ring talent, but also by his ability to engage and entertain crowds with his dramatic character work. Adrian's wrestling style was effective and technical, earning him multiple championships during his career. Beyond his wrestling achievements, Adrian Street played an important role as an early advocate for LGBTQ+ visibility within the wrestling world. His authenticity and courage helped break down barriers in an industry that was often slow to accept diversity. He inspired many by showing that wrestling could be a space for self-expression and acceptance. Adrian Street's impact on professional wrestling is profound. He is remembered not only for his wrestling accomplishments, but also for his trailblazing spirit and commitment to pushing boundaries. His was a significant loss for the wrestling community, which continues to honor his memory and celebrate the lasting influence he had on the sport and culture of professional wrestling. Beautiful Bobby Eaton, born on August 14, 1958 in Huntsville, Alabama, was a legendary professional wrestler celebrated for his exceptional in-ring ability and magnetic charisma. Beginning his career in the late 1970s, Eaton quickly established himself as a standout performer, known for his agility, technical skill, and crowd-pleasing style. His talent earned him spots in some of wrestling's biggest promotions, including the National Wrestling Alliance, NWA, and World Championship Wrestling, WCW. Eaton is best remembered as one half of the iconic tag team, the Midnight Express. Originally teaming with Dennis Condrey and later with Stan Lane, Eaton helped define what tag team wrestling could be. The Midnight Express was famous for their electrifying energy, innovative double-team moves, and relentless chemistry inside the ring. Bobby's signature move, the Eaton Rocket, highlighted his impressive aerial skills and left audiences in awe. Together, they captured multiple tag team championships and were involved in some of the era's most memorable rivalries against teams like the Rock and Roll Express and the Fantastics. These battles helped solidify the Midnight Express as one of wrestling's all-time great tag teams. While tag team wrestling brought Eaton his greatest fame, his versatility and professionalism allowed him to shine in singles competition as well. He was respected by fans and peers alike for his ability to adapt to different opponents and wrestling styles, always delivering entertaining and technically sound matches. Sadly, Bobby Eaton, but his legacy endures. His influence on tag team wrestling remains profound, and his performances continue to inspire new generations of wrestlers and fans. beautiful Bobby, Eaton's place in wrestling history is firmly secured, ensuring he will never be forgotten. Big John Studd, born John William Minton on February 19, 1948, in Butler, Pennsylvania, was a towering presence in professional wrestling throughout the 1970s and 1980s. Standing 6 feet 10 inches tall and weighing over 300 pounds, Studd's immense size and powerful build made him an unforgettable figure inside the ring. He began his wrestling career in 1972 and quickly became known for his strength and commanding persona. One of Studd's most famous contributions to wrestling was his intense rivalry with Hulk Hogan. Their high-profile clashes drew massive attention and are still remembered by fans today. Studd also popularized the Big John Studd Body Slam Challenge, where he dared opponents to lift and slam him, offering a cash reward to anyone who could accomplish the feat, a challenge that added to his intimidating image. Despite his success, Studd's personal life was marked by struggles, particularly with alcoholism, which affected both his health and career. These challenges highlighted the often difficult and hidden side of life in professional wrestling. Tragically, Big John Studd, after battling liver cancer, his was a deep loss to the wrestling community, which remembered him not only as a fierce competitor, but also as a larger-than-life personality who inspired many future wrestlers. He left behind a wife and 2 children, whose lives were forever changed by his passing. Though gone too soon, Studd's legacy endures. His matches remain archived and celebrated, and his impact is still felt in the wrestling world. Big John Studd's story serves as a powerful reminder of the triumphs and challenges that shape the lives of wrestling legends. Hana Kimura was a gifted Japanese professional wrestler born on September 3, 1997, in Yokohama, Kanagawa. Growing up as the daughter of Kyoko Kimura, a former professional wrestler, Hana was naturally drawn to the wrestling world from a young age. She began training at just 15 years old and made her official debut in 2016 with the popular promotion World Wonder Ring Stardom. From the start, Hana impressed fans and peers alike with her distinctive wrestling style, blending agility, charisma, and strong emotional storytelling in the ring. Throughout her career, Hana took part in many high-profile matches and tournaments, quickly rising through the ranks. Her combination of athleticism and engaging personality helped her stand out in the competitive wrestling scene. While she was beloved in Japan, her international fame grew exponentially after appearing on the Netflix reality show Terrace House, Tokyo 2019 to 2020. This platform introduced Hana to a global audience and expanded her fan base beyond wrestling enthusiasts. Tragically, Hana's life ended far too soon when her was ruled a suicide, which sparked widespread discussion about the harsh realities of cyberbullying and the critical need for better mental health awareness and support, especially for those in the public eye. The wrestling community, along with fans around the world, mourned deeply, honoring Hana's talent and spirit. Hana Kimura's legacy endures as a powerful reminder of the human struggles behind the spotlight. She continues to inspire others to show kindness and support to those facing similar battles. Her story has raised awareness about the importance of mental health care and compassion in the entertainment industry, leaving a lasting impact far beyond the wrestling ring. Trinity LaShawn Fatu, widely recognized by her ring name Naomi, is one of WWE's most electrifying and inspiring performers. Born on November 30, 1987, in Sanford, Florida, Trinity's story is one of passion, perseverance, and extraordinary talent that transcends the wrestling ring. Over a career spanning more than a decade, Naomi has not only impressed fans worldwide with her athleticism and charisma, but has also become a vital voice for diversity, resilience, and authenticity in professional wrestling. Early life, athleticism, and dance. Set the stage from an early age, Trinity displayed an unmistakable spark for performance. Growing up in Florida, she embraced her natural gifts as an athlete and dancer, excelling in both fields throughout her youth. Her keen sense of rhythm and movement was evident as she trained extensively in dance, a foundation that would later shape her unique style in the wrestling ring. Before stepping into the world of professional wrestling, Trinity was a professional dancer. a path that cultivated her exceptional agility and stage presence. She performed as a background dancer for several musical artists and also made a name for herself as a cheerleader for the Orlando Magic basketball team. This experience not only sharpened her athletic skills, but also taught her the importance of connecting with an audience, a crucial aspect of her later success as a WWE superstar. The discipline and creativity of dance gave Naomi an edge in professional wrestling, enabling her to bring an unmatched fluidity and grace to her in-ring performances. This seamless blend of athleticism and showmanship would come to define her wrestling persona, captivating fans and peers alike. The WWE dream begins. FCW and NXT. Naomi's entry into WWE came in August 2009 when she signed a developmental contract and was assigned to Florida Championship Wrestling, FCW, WWE's developmental territory at the time. It was here that she began refining her wrestling skills and adapting her dance background into a dynamic wrestling style. Her natural talent quickly set her apart. Not only did she display athletic prowess, but her vibrant personality and undeniable energy made her a standout performer. Naomi's commitment to excellence culminated in her winning the inaugural FCW Divas Championship, a key milestone signaling her potential as a future WWE star. When WWE rebranded FCW as NXT, Naomi was one of the standout competitors during the all-female season of the show in 2010. Though she did not win that season, her charisma and in-ring ability left a lasting impression. Her journey through NXT paved the way for her promotion to WWE's main roster, a pivotal step that would introduce her to a much larger audience. The Funkadactyls, Naomi's early main roster success. Upon joining the main WWE roster, Naomi formed a tag team partnership with Cameron called the Funkadactyls. The duo quickly gained attention for their lively entrance routines, which combined high-energy dancing with vibrant costumes and infectious enthusiasm. This fresh approach made the Funkadactyls instant fan favorites, helping to elevate WWE's women's division at a time when female wrestling was undergoing significant transformation. As part of the Funkadactyls, Naomi also served as valets for popular tag teams and wrestlers, including Dolph Ziggler and R-Truth, adding another layer to her experience and exposure. The partnership showcased Naomi's ability to captivate crowds not just through wrestling but also through entertainment and personality. Though the Funkadactyls eventually disbanded, the experience helped Naomi develop her identity and confidence, setting the stage for her transition into a solo competitor with her own distinctive style. Feel the Glow, Naomi's signature persona. After branching out on her own, Naomi embraced the Feel the Glow character, a vibrant, electrifying persona that perfectly captured her high-energy in-ring style and infectious enthusiasm. Known for her luminous ring gear and glowing face paint, Naomi's Feel the Glow gimmick became one of the most visually memorable and unique characters in WWE. Her wrestling style during this period was characterized by a combination of high-flying aerial moves, lightning-fast strikes, and innovative offense. Moves like her signature split-leg moonsault and rear view, a head scissors takedown, thrilled audiences and showcased her athleticism and creativity. Naomi's commitment to evolving her character and in-ring performance paid off in a major way at Elimination Chamber 2017, where she won the SmackDown Women's Championship for the first time. This victory was a career-defining moment and a powerful statement of her arrival among WWE's top female superstars. Championship glory and heartbreaking setbacks. Winning the SmackDown Women's Championship was a moment of triumph for Naomi and her fans, but it was also marred by adversity. Barely 9 days after capturing the title, Naomi was forced to relinquish the championship due to an injury that sidelined her. The injury was a tough blow, both physically and emotionally. Naomi had worked tirelessly to reach that pinnacle, and to have it cut short so abruptly was heartbreaking. However, the resilience she displayed in the face of this setback demonstrated her true character. After months of intense rehabilitation, Naomi made a memorable return at WrestleMania 33, where she reclaimed the SmackDown Women's Championship in front of her hometown crowd in Orlando. This victory not only solidified her legacy, but also underscored her determination to overcome obstacles and continue pushing forward. Injuries and the physical toll of wrestling. Like many professional wrestlers, Naomi's journey has been punctuated by injuries that have challenged her physically and mentally. Wrestling is a high-impact sport that demands exceptional conditioning and endurance, and Naomi's high-flying style places even greater strain on her body. One of the most notable injury setbacks came during a women's elimination chamber match, where Naomi suffered a brutal attack by a former ally. The assault caused significant damage, leaving her unable to continue in the match and forcing her to step back from in-ring competition for a time. While WWE has kept the full details of her injuries under wraps, reports suggest the trauma was severe, affecting multiple areas of her body. Beyond specific incidents, Naomi has dealt with a variety of strains, muscle tears, and physical wear and tear common to elite wrestlers. These challenges have demanded patience, resilience, and a rigorous rehabilitation process each time she has faced them. Mental and emotional strength, the other side of the fight. Naomi has openly spoken about the mental and emotional hurdles that accompany a career in professional wrestling. The demanding schedule of travel, performances, and constant pressure to maintain peak physical condition can take a toll on anyone's well-being. She has emphasized the importance of mental health, balance, and self-care, highlighting how she navigates the stresses of life in and out of the ring. This transparency has helped raise awareness about the psychological challenges wrestlers face and has made Naomi a role model beyond her athletic achievements. Her determination to maintain a positive mindset and focus on recovery when injured demonstrates her holistic approach to success, a blend of physical skill and mental toughness. Key championing diversity and representation in WWE. Naomi's impact extends beyond her wrestling skills. She has become a significant figure in WWE's push for diversity and inclusion, helping to break down barriers for women of color in professional wrestling. Throughout her career, Naomi has used her platform to advocate for representation, inspiring a new generation of athletes who see themselves reflected in her success. Her visibility as a prominent African-American woman in WWE has helped challenge stereotypes and broaden the scope of what female wrestlers can achieve. Her influence is also evident in her involvement with younger talent, mentoring and supporting up-and-coming wrestlers, and contributing to the evolution of the women's division into a more competitive and respected aspect of WWE programming. Beyond the ring, Naomi's media presence and personality. Naomi's charisma is not confined to wrestling events. She gained widespread attention through her participation in Total Divas, a reality television show that gave fans an intimate look into the lives of WWE's female superstars. On the show, Naomi shared her struggles, triumphs, and personal stories, helping to humanize the athletes and deepen the connection with her fan base. This exposure also highlighted her warmth, humor, and genuine personality, traits that have endeared her to audiences around the world. Personal life, family, and love. Off-screen, Naomi is a devoted wife and stepmother. In 2014, she married fellow WWE superstar Jonathan Fatu, better known as Jimmy Uso. By marrying into the Anoa'i family, one of wrestling's most legendary lineages, Naomi became part of a dynasty that includes icons like Roman Reigns, The Rock, and the Usos themselves. Balancing a demanding career with family life requires strength and dedication. Naomi often credits her family with providing the motivation and support she needs to excel professionally. The couple frequently shares glimpses of their life together on social media, giving fans a look at their close bond and shared passion for wrestling. Looking ahead, Naomi's bright future in WWE. Despite the physical setbacks she has faced, Naomi's future in WWE remains incredibly promising. As a seasoned veteran, she continues to raise the bar for women's wrestling through her athleticism, innovation, and leadership. Whether competing for titles, mentoring new talent, or participating in landmark matches, Naomi's presence is vital to WWE's ongoing success and evolution. While her recent injury has paused her momentum, Naomi's track record shows a consistent ability to rebound and return stronger than before. Fans eagerly anticipate her next chapter, confident that she will continue to feel the glow and inspire millions. Conclusion. Trinity LaShawn Fatu, aka Naomi, is much more than a WWE superstar. She is a trailblazer, an athlete, and a role model whose journey from a young dancer in Florida to a world-renowned wrestling icon is marked by talent, heart, and resilience. Her contributions to WWE's women's division and her advocacy for diversity have left an enduring legacy. Despite injuries and challenges, Naomi's spirit remains unbroken, and her story is far from over. As she continues to glow brightly in the wrestling world, fans and peers alike look forward to the many successes that lie ahead for Naomi, a true superstar who embodies strength, perseverance, and passion in every sense.